Alright, what's going on, guys? It's T-Kid here bringing you another YouTube video. And yesterday we uploaded the Atlanta Falcons 2020 predictions. And today we're going to be doing the Carolina Panthers. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Last year's record, they went 5-11. It's definitely a down year for them. Definitely could have been better. But 2020 predictions from the media slash sports books, we got Oddshark at 5.5, so that's 5-6 wins, pretty much all down the board. Sports Illustrated also has a 5.5 win loss, and then the Vegas is sitting at 6 wins on the season. Basically, they're expecting another 2019. They got rid of Cam Newton. Really, it's going to be hard to replace him, but he was hurt a lot of last year as well. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the 2020 Panther schedule. Week 1, they got the Raiders. Week 2, the Bucks. Then they're taking on the Chargers, the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Bears, the Saints, Falcons, Chiefs. That's a really tough 4 games, 4-game stand for them. If they can somehow manage to get through those 4 games, we could be looking at a decent season. Then they move on to the Bucks, the Lions, and they have the Vikings right before the bye week. Not a bad 12 couple games. And then after the bye week, they pick up the Broncos, the Packers, the Redskins, and then the Saints again. So if they can just really manage from the Saints through the Bucks, it really depends on their on how they respond to that. But here are my 2020 Carolina Panthers predictions. I got them beating the Raiders 31-17 week 1. You never know. I mean, maybe it might be wrong, it might not be. But maybe Panthers come out clicking. They can feed McCaffrey. Whoever their quarterback is going to be might be able to get something started week 1. But moving on to week 2, they got the Bucks, Brady, Gronk. I feel like that's just going to be too much for them to handle. The defense, you're going to see them give up a couple touchdowns. Week 3, they're going to beat the Chargers 17-13, a really close game, defensive battle-ish. Should be a really good game to watch. Week 4, we are looking at the Cardinals. And it's going to be another big offensive explosion, especially after the 17 and 13 points they put up the last 2 weeks. And after that, it sort of takes a turn for the worse. They have the Falcons, 38-13 loss, really tough. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Ridley, and company, they took advantage of that defense. The Bears squeak out of looks like an all field goal game. Then the first matchup with the Saints don't go the way that they want it to, but there's always room for redemption later on in the season. They end up meeting up with the Falcons again, and this time they squeak out a field goal win. Probably the last 5 minutes of the game, that's going to be when they hit that field goal. After that, they look forward to the Chiefs, and they just get smacked around. 19-point loss. That insane Chiefs offense really does their thing, gets going. After that, they're looking to stabilize what season they have left. And they face the Bucks again. they also lose. They just can't seem to get past Brady and Gronk and put points up on the board. Um, After that, they finally get another W against the Lions, where they kind of return back to their offensive production, I would say. Decent defensive game as well. After that, they face the Vikings going into the bye week, 27-17. You never know. The bye week gives them time to get rested, to prep for these last 4 games of the season. They have the Broncos. They end up getting a touchdown victory over them. Next is the Packers, and they really just absolutely smack the shit out of them at a score of 37-7. Whew. Glad I went on that sideline. And then the 15th game of the season, they get the Redskins. End up being a 7-3 game. Really good defensive game. Both teams kind of did their thing. But at the end of the day, you got to score touchdowns to win football games. And then for the season finale, they got the Saints. It's an amazing offensive game somehow. They end up pulling this one out by a 3-point margin again, 45-42. That ends up giving them a 8-8 record, which is better than last year. Probably about what you would expect. But just let me know, guys. That's it for this video. Just let me know what you guys think. And if you guys want to see more, comment down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. This T-Kid, and I'm out.